वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दिशजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैर्नदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् Shloka number 47. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते
मा फलेषु कदाचन
मा फलेषु कदाचन
मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः
मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः
मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि
मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि
योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि
योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि
सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय
सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय
सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्योः समो भूत्वा
सिद्धिसिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा
समत्वं योग उच्यते
समत्वं योग उच्यते
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म
बुद्धियोगात् धनञ्जय
बुद्धियोगात् धनञ्जय
बुद्धौ शरणमन्विच्छ
बुद्धो शरणमन्विच्छ
कृपणाः फलहेतवः
कृपणाः फलहेतवः.
To this shloka we have seen, shloka number 49. And the Bhashya to this shloka also we have seen the last class. So here we saw that Bhagavan Krishna he glorifies karma yoga by comparing with karma. Durena hyavaram karma buddhi yogat dhananjaya iti. Buddhi yogat compared to buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga is karma yoga. Compared to buddhi yoga, havaram. Karma is avaram, it is inferior. Durena, it is far inferior. Why? Because karma will perpetuate samsara, and therefore people who are committed to do only karma, they are called kripanaha. Kripanaha palahetavaha. They become the hetu for the pala. Therefore, pala is in the form of punarjanma, the end perpetuation of this cycle of samsara. Therefore, they are kripanaha. Having got this human shariram, human birth, failing to know Atma, failing to gain Atma Jnana. Therefore, the very rare privilege is wasted. That's why they are called Kripanaha. So therefore, compared to karma, karma yoga is superior. Karma yoga is superior, karma is inferior. So therefore, karma yogis, those who take to karma yoga, they are superior. Whereas the karmis are kripanaha iti. Iti, the comparison was made between the karma and karma yoga. In the 49th shloka, after glorifying the karma, and before that in 47, defining the karma, defining what karma yoga is. Karma yoga is. Now, in this, the next shloka, the result of karma yoga is talked about. In this shloka number 50, Bhagavan Krishna has said, Samatvam yoga uchyate. The samatva buddhi, the yoga buddhi, the karma yoga buddhi, which is samatva buddhi. The karma yogi is the person who is endowed with the samatva buddhi, that samatva bhavana, that the mental state of sameness, equanimity. That person who takes to karma yoga, what is a palam? For karma yogi, what is a palam? That is talked about in the next mantra, next shloka number 50, which we will read with the Sangati Vashya. We will read the Sangati first. Samatva buddhi yuktaha san.
Samatva buddhi yuktaha san.
Swadharmam anuttishtan.
Swadharmam anuttishtan.
Yat palam prapnoti tat shrunu.
Yat
palam
palam
prapnoti tat shrunu.
Samatva buddhi yuktaha. It is talking about the person. Samatva buddhi yuktaha san. Being endowed with this samatva buddhi. Being endowed with this samatva buddhi. Swadharmam anutrishtan. Swasya dharma, one's own dharma. What is one's own dharma? Nitya naimittikadi karma, vigita karma. Doing what is to be done. What should be done by a person at a given time, in a given situation. It could be nitya or it could be naimittika. All these are vigita karma. So that is swadharma. It could be laukika or it could be some vyavharika karma also. That is to be done. That is the duty of the person, whichever ashrama, whichever stage of life is, and whichever situation at a given time, if that is to be done by the person, then it is swadharma. So swadharmam anuttishtan. Observing swadharma, not entertaining any other, any other karma, not entertaining any other desire and doing karma like kamya karma ityadi, karmi karma or even nishiddha karma. So, therefore, not doing those karma, kamya karma, nishiddha karma, etc., those are not swadharma. Swadharmam anudrishtan, doing one's own karma. Swadharma anushtanam kurvan san, then palam prapnoti. Palam prapnoti, yat palam prapnoti. That palam, what he gains, tat shunu, that you listen to. That is the result what a person gains by observing karma yoga. Karma yoga is swadharma anushtanam karma yoga. Swadharma anushtanam, by doing swadharma, a karma yogi doesn't expect any limited material ends. Because he is a karma yogi, therefore, is not interested in the limited material ends. He wants to gain that which is unlimited. And that he knows that is gained by jnanam. For that, a certain preparation, a certain condition of the mind is required. Therefore, he does karma yoga. So, even a karma yogi, how can he do karma? How can he do karma without expecting the result? A karma yogi doing karma, it's not that without expecting the result. The result, he doesn't expect the limited material benefits. His focus is not on the material gains. Because he is a mumukshu, therefore, he does karma not with the intention to gain the dharma, artha, kama, purushartha. His commitment is towards moksha. Therefore, that is the result. So, yat palam, when we say, what palam? It is moksha is the palam. For karma yogi, moksha is the palam. For jnana yogi also, moksha is the goal. Moksha is the result, the destination, what a jnana yogi as well as a karma yogi desires for. A karma yogi doing karma, gaining chitta shuddhi. Through samatta buddhi yoga, he gains chitta shuddhi, certain composure of the mind, which is the prerequisite for the jnanam to take place. And through jnanam, he gains moksha. So, yatu palam prapnoti, moksha palam prapnoti. And the moksha is only through jnana. For that, karma yoga is the means. Therefore, that palam is described, is talked about in this shloka. The words karma yoga, buddhi yoga, they both mean the same. Karma yoga, we say it is from the standpoint of the karma. It's called karma yoga. And that karma, when it is viewed from the standpoint of the attitude, buddhi, it's called buddhi yoga. So, in karma yoga, the karma is done with the Ishvara Arpana Buddhi. Ishvara is brought in. Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, and the result of karma, whatever may be the result, that is accepted with gratitude. That is Prasada Buddhi. That is karma yoga. So therefore, from the Buddhi standpoint, it is called buddhi yoga. Even though it is karma, it is action. Since it is done with the attitude, therefore it is called buddhi yoga. So what is the palam of this buddhi yoga? That is talked about. Buddhi yuktaha. Buddhi yuktaha. Buddhi yukta is the one who is endowed with buddhi. What buddhi? Samatta buddhi. Karma yoga buddhi. For that person, what is a palam? So that person also expects palam because nobody does anything without expecting any palam. Prayojanam anudishya namandopi pravartate. Therefore, palam is expected by everybody, even by a karma yogi. What is that palam? That is talked about. Buddhi yukto jhati. We will read that. Buddhi yukto jhati.
बुद्धियुक्तो
बुद्धियुक्तो
जगाति
जहातीह
Ubhe sukruta dushkrute.
उभे
उभे
सुकृतदुष्कृते
सुकृतदुष्कृते
Tasmad yogaya yujyasva.
तस्मात्
तस्माद्
योगाय
योगाय
युज्यस्व
युज्यस्व
Yoga karma kaushalam.
योगः
योगः
कर्मसु
कर्मसु
कौशलम्
कुशलम्.
Another definition of karma yoga. Karmasu kaushalam yogaha. So buddhi yuktaha. Bhagavan Krishna says buddhi yuktaha. Means the person, the karma yogi, who is endowed with this samatva buddhi. The person, karma yogi, who is endowed with this samatva buddhi, the attitude of samatvam, samatva buddhi. Tas samatva buddhi, saha sukruta dushkrute jahati. Sukruta dushkruta. Ube both. Ube both sukruta dushkruta jahati. Oha tyage. That is a dhatu, jahati. He gives up. That is a karma yogi who is endowed with this samatva buddhi. He gives up. He gives up sukruta and dushkrita. He gives up sukruta and dushkrita. What is sukruta? Sushtukrutam sukrutam. That which is done as it should be done. That which is done properly. That is called sukrutam. The karma which is done properly is called sukrutam. Dushkrutam is that which is not done properly. As it should be done, it is not done. Dushkrutam. So when a karma is done as it should be done, what is the result? Punyam. Whereas the karma not done properly, the result will be papam. So sukruta, dushkruta is papa punyam. So sukruta and dushkruta stands for papa punyam. Therefore, a karma yogi, iha, while living here in this world, jahati, ube sukruta dushkrute jagati. He gives up both the sukruta and dushkrita. Gives up both the papam and punyam. When a person gains papam, when a person has got kartrutva buddhi, a person has got kartrutva buddhi, he will gain punyam or papam. When the person having kartrutvam cannot avoid gaining punya and papam because kartrutvam is there. Therefore, papa punya will be there. Therefore, and here karma yogi also does karma. But how can he give up karma? He cannot choose to give up the results of karma. Karma is karma pala. He cannot choose to give up the results of the karma pala. The results of karma pala are not there. The results of karma in the form of karma pala are not there only for the person who doesn't have kartrutva buddhi. Now the karma yogi, he does karma and he has got kartrutva buddhi. Then how can he choose to give up the punya papam, sukruta, dushkruta? It means karma yogi will give up punya papam. It means he cannot give up punya papam directly. Through Karma Yoga, he gains Chitta Shuddhi, he gains Jnana Yogyata Prapti, and he gains Jnanam. Jnanam is Akartratvam. That is a Jnanam. Akam Akarta, Akam Abhokta, Akam Atma. Atma is neither a Karta nor Bhokta. Therefore, through Jnanam, having known the Atma, when he does karma, there will not be any karma palam for him because there is no kartrutvam. So, since jnanam, through only jnanam, this punya papam will not get attached to the person because a jnani only will not have kartrutvam. And since karma yoga leads to that, therefore, Bhagavan Krishna says, punya pape Sukruta Dushkrute Ube Jakhati Iha. So, Karma Yogi, through Jnanam, gaining Jnanam, through Jnana Yoga, he gives up Sukruta Dushkrita. So, therefore, that is how it should be taken, because that is the order. So, Karma Yoga is for Antakarna Shuddhi. So, therefore, Antakarna Shuddhi. Sattva Shuddhi Dvarena, Sattva Shuddhi Jnana Dvarena. Bhashakara will say, Sattva Shuddhi Jnana Dvarena. So Sattva Shuddhi is Antakarna Shuddhi. Sattva means Antakarna. Antakarna is denoted by the word Sattva. The word Sattva means Antakarna. Why? Because Antakarna is formed of the Sattva guna of all the 5 elements. In Tattvavada we have seen. So Tattva means Antakarna. Sattva Shuddhi is Antakarna Shuddhi. So through Karma Yoga, Antakarna Shuddhi is gained by the Karma Yogi. Then since the mind is prepared for Jnana Prapti, he takes to study of the Shastram, gains Jnanam, and he becomes free. He gains knowledge, he becomes free. And when he does karma, there will not be punyapam because there is no kartrutva. Therefore, jnana dvarena. It is jnana dvarena. Sattva shuddhi jnana dvarena. So sattva shuddhi followed by jnana dvarena jagati. Sukruta dushkrute jagati iti. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna says, Tasmat, therefore, Yoga yujyasva. This yoga is a means. Karma yoga is a means. Not directly, indirectly, through jnana. Karma, when we say tasmad yogaya, therefore yogaya yujyasva, therefore you commit yourself to doing this karma yoga because it is a means not directly through jnanena. Sattva shuddhi jnana dvarena. That is how to be understood. Because karma cannot give moksha. Na karmana na prajaya dane na tyage naike amrtatvama na shuhu. Karmana na moksha na prajaya. Not by dhanam. Tyage na eva. Sanyasena eva. Jnana karma sanyasa. Sanyasa means jnana karma sanyasa. Through knowledge. Jnana karma sannyasa. Sarva karma sannyasa, when we say it is only through jnanam. So, only the person who has this knowledge of this Atma, he can give up karma. He can only become sarva karma sannyasi. So, therefore, since by karma he cannot gain moksha, so jnana dvarena. Therefore, tasmat yogaya, when we say yogaya jnana dvarena, chitta shuddhi, then guru prapti, this is the order. Then studying the shastram, doing shravanam, then the palam is gained. What is the palam? The palam is moksha. So, therefore there is a parampara, there is an order. So direct palam of karma yoga is chitta shuddhi, and the indirect palam, the paramparaya palam is moksha. So therefore moksha, since moksha is the palam, from the standpoint of the moksha, it is said saha mumukshuhu karma yogi ube sukrita dushkrite jahati iti. Therefore, you take to karma yoga, you commit yourself to doing karma. Tasmat yogaya yunjyasva yatasva. And therefore, yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Karmasu kaushalam yogaha. This is one more definition for the karma yoga. As we have seen the definition before. Samatvam yoga uchyate. That is called karma yoga. Here, Bhagavan Krishna gives another definition. Yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Kaushalam is the kushalasya bhavaha kaushalam. The dexterity is called, the skill in doing an action is called kaushalam. So karmasu kaushalam. Exhibiting the dexterity, the skill in action is called yogaha. What does it mean? You will see that we will see when we read the Bhashyam. So, with reference to action, the yoga, karma yoga is skillness. What is a skillness? What is a skillness in doing an action? Skillness is not doing the action efficiently, perfectly. That is not the meaning. Doing any karma with perfection. That is not the meaning. If it is a karma, the karma binds you, converting that binding karma into the karma which makes you free. That is the dexterity. Kushalatvam is only from the standpoint of changing the nature of the karma to karma yoga. Karma in general will bind a person through punya papa, whereas karma yoga frees a person, liberates a person from punya papa. Therefore, the person who can change this karma from its binding swabhava, nature, to mukta swabhava, freeing nature. That is called karma yoga. One who is endowed with that skill is a karma yogi. So kushalatvam is only from the standpoint of changing the nature of the karma. From karma is converted to karma yoga. How? By doing karma with the proper attitude. Ishvararpana buddhi, prasada buddhi, doing what is to be done. That is with the goal, with having the mind in the goal. That is moksha is the goal. That is called karma yoga. So kushalasya bhavaha kaushalam. So the dexterity, the skillness is this. Skillness doesn't mean doing the karma efficiently. Efficiency in action, that is what you find the translation in most of the books. What is that efficiency in action? Somebody used to say, even a pickpocketer, the one who picks up the purse, is also does his job efficiently. That is why he can pick the purse without the knowledge of the person. Can we call him as a karma yogi? So it is not in the sense of doing an action efficiently, not in the sense of efficiency. It is converting a karma whose nature is bandha swabhava, into mukta, into the type which frees oneself, which makes the person free, liberates a person. So that is called Karma Yoga. That is called Karma Yoga. Now we will read the Bhashyam. Buddhi iti
Buddhi
Buddhi iti
Buddhi yuktaha
Buddhi
Buddhiyuktah
Samatva Vishaya Buddhya yuktaha
Samatva-vishaya buddhya yuktah
Buddhi yuktaha
Buddhiyuktah
Jahati Parityajati
Jahati
Jahati
Parityajati
parityajati
Iha Asmin Loke
Asmin Loke
loke
Ube Sukrta Dushkrute
Sukrute
Punya Pape
punya-pape
Sattva Shuddhi Jnana Prapti Dvarena.
sattva
Sattva-shuddhi
suddhi
jnana-prapti-dvarena
jnana-prapti-dvarena.
Sentence is not complete, but we will stop there. So Buddhi Yuktaha. It is in the Shloka. Buddhi Yuktaha. Yuktaha. Yujdatu. Endowed with one who has this Buddhi. What Buddhi? Samatva Vishaya Buddhya Yuktaha. Endowed with this attitude of Samatva Buddhi. Attitude of Samatvam. Samatvam with reference to Karmapala. Samatvam with respect to the Karmapala of the Karma. Samatva Vishaya Yuktaha. What is that Samatva? Accepting the karma, not having any, doing the karma and accepting the result. So not having any raga dvesha towards doing the karma and also towards the karma pala. That is possible only when the karma is done with the attitude of worshipping the Lord. That is why it is Ishvararpana Buddhi. It is called Ishvararpana Buddhi. Doing karma with that Buddhi. And the result, accepting the result as it comes, as a prasada Buddhi. So Ishvararpana Buddhi, Prasada Buddhi, this is the Buddhi talked about, Buddhi Yuktaha. That is the Lakshanam of a Karma Yogi. Saha Jagati. Bhashyakara gives the equivalent Kriyapadam. Parityajati. Ha Dhatu. Oha Tyage. The Dhatu Pata, the meaning of Ohak, that is a Dhatu. Ha is the content of the Dhatu. O is Ithaletter and Kakara also Ithaletter. All these Anubandha. So content means Ha. Tyage. Tyage is a meaning. Bhashyakara gives Parityajati. The same Tyaj Dhatu. Tyaga, Tyaj. Parityajati gives up. Jahati gives up. Where Iha. Iha is here. Asmil Loke. In this world. In this life itself. In this life itself. While living itself. Not after this life. Now here. Moksha is here and now. For moksha, we don't need to go anywhere. Or moksha is not after this life. It is here and now. Here it is. Here and now. So, ube. Iha asmin loke ube sukrita dushkrute. Sushtakrutam, dushtakrutam. Sushtakrutam, sukrutam. Dushtakrutam, dushtataya krutam, dushkrutam. So, sukrutam is doing karma as the Shastram enjoins. That is called sukrutam. Doing karma as the Shastram enjoins, ordains the person to do. That is called sukrutam. Doing what is to be done as instructed by the Shastram, a person gains punyam. Therefore, sukrutam means punyam. Going against the words of the Shastram, that will bring in papam. Therefore, dushkritam, Dushtataya kritam dushkritam papam. So, Sukrita dushkrite means punya pape. And karma yogi, buddhi yuktaha san, jagati parityajati. Iha asmin loke punya papam parityajati. Because he has taken to karma yoga, therefore, moksha is not far. Since he is committed to moksha and therefore he is a karma yogi, therefore moksha is not far away for that person. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna says, Saha Parityajati, gives up both Punya Papa. Sattva Shuddhi Jnana Prapti Dvarena. Sattva Shuddhi is Sattva Antakarana. Antakarana Shuddhya Jnana Praptihi. That is the order. Sattva Shuddhya, Antakarana Shuddhya, Jnana Yogyata Praptihi, then Jnana Praptihi. That Jnana Prapti is only by Guru Upasadanam, Shravanam, etc. So, therefore, through that, Sattva Shuddhi taking to Jnanam, and this person who is a Karma Yogi, for him Jnanam is not far away. Therefore, it is said, Saha Punya Pape Jahati, he gives up. He gives up Punya Papa. So, Jahati, then the next line, Yataha Tasmat
Tasmat
Samattva Buddhi Yogaya
Samatva Buddhi Yogaya
Yujyasva Ghatasva.
Yujyasva Ghatasva
Yataha, because it is so, therefore Tasmat, therefore Yogaya Yujyasva Ghatasva. Yogaya Yujyasva Ghatasva. Therefore you exert yourself, you commit yourself. Yujyasva. Commit yourself to yoga. Yogaya. What yoga? Yoga Samattva Buddhi Yogaya. Yoga which is characterized by this Samattva Buddhi. Samattva Buddhi Yogaya Yujyasva. Yogaha hi
Yogaha hi
karmasu kaushalam
karmasu kaushalam
adharmakhyeshu karmasu
Swadharmakeshu karmasu
vartamanasya
vartamanasya
ya siddhyayoho
ya siddhyayoho
samatva buddhihi
samatva buddhihi
ishvararpita chetastaya
Ishvara
Chetasya
tat koshalam
Tatakoshalam
kushalabhavaha.
Kushala Bhavaha.
Okay. Here, the yoga karmasu koshalam is explained by Bhashyakara. So, Tasmat Samattva Buddhi Yogaya Yujyasva. Why? Because yoga is karmasu koshalam. Swadharma kyeshu karmasu. Swadharma. Swadharma is one's own dharma. So engage in the karma, one's duties, vartamanasya, that which is there for the person. Vartamanasya, swadharma kyeshu karmasu. Vartamanasya means that which is there for the person now. What is to be done now? Vartamanasya, swadharma kyeshu karmasu, siddhya siddhyayoho samattva buddhihi. Samattva buddhi, the samatva, that buddhi, the attitude, with reference to siddhi, asiddhi, with reference to that success and failure of the karma, which is there for the person to be done now. That kaushalam. It is called kaushalam. Then this Samatva Buddhi Katam Prapyate Ishwararpita Chetastaya Tat Kaushalam. The Samatva Buddhi Ishwararpita Chetastaya. Chetastaya. That is, Chetasta is the Pratipadikam. Ta, Tasya Bhavaha Totalau. The Tva and Ta is the Pratyaya added, which gives the meaning, the status of having, endowed with. That is the meaning it gives. So, Ishwararpita Chetastaya means this, the status of having the Chetas. Chetas is the mind. The status of having the mind. What is that mind? Ishwararpita, Buddhi. Ishwararpita Chetas. Ishwararpita Chetastaya, Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Ishwararpita Chetasta is the Pratipadika. Endowed with the Ishwararpita Chetas, the mind, the Buddhi. Through that, by that, Tritiya Vibhakti. Through that, Samatva Buddhi is gained. So, Ishwararpita Chetastaya, Samatva Buddhi Prapyate. So, the mind which has the attitude of doing karma as an worship, as an offering to Ishvara. By that Samatva Buddhi is gained. Then with that Buddhi, Samatva Buddhi, you become a Bhakta. That is called Bhakti is. Bhakti is not only Pujanam. Pujanam, Namaskaram. Real puja is doing karma with this Samatva Buddhi, bringing Ishvara to the karma, offering the results to the Bhagavan, looking upon any karma as a worship to the Lord. That is the real worship. So Samatva Buddhi, because a person has Bhagavan all the time in his mind, even while doing work, that is called Kushalasya Bhavaha Kosham, Tat Koshalam. Kushalasya Bhavaha Koshalam. That is an expert, is a skillful person. That is a dexterity, because he has Bhagavan all the time in his mind. That is why he is able to invoke Bhagavan in all the karma, what he does, whether it is Vedika or whether it is Laukika karma. He invariably brings Bhagavan in his karma and offers the karma to him. Therefore, Saha Karmasu Saha Buddhi Yuktaha San Saha Kushalaha iti. Then the next line. Tadhi Kaushalam Yat
Kaushalam yat
Bandhasvabhavani api.
Bandhasvabhavani api.
That is not clear. Tadhi Kaushalam Yat, then Ba is missing there. Yat Bandhasvabhavani api. Karmani Samatva Buddhya Svabhavat Nivartante. Tadhi, that indeed is Kaushalam. What? Yat Karmani, that karma, whose nature is Bandha Svabhavani. Whose nature is Bandha. Whose nature is Bandha means which have the nature of binding a person. Binding a person by making him enjoying the result of karma, by giving punya papa. So, yat karmani bandha svabhavani karmani bandha svabhavani. It is Bhaguvrigi Samasa, qualifying karma. Karmani, for that bandha svabhavani, adjective. The Samasa, bandhaha svabhavaha yesham tani karmani. So, bandha svabhavani karmani, the karma whose svabha is bandha. That is karma having the nature of binding a person. What happens to that karma through this kaushalam, through this skill? What happens? Swabhavat nivartante. Nivartante, nivartyante. They withdraw from its swabhava. That karma, whose nature is binding, it withdraws from its nature. It means the binding karma becomes freeing karma. It frees a person. It no more binds a person. Makes a person free. Liberates a person. Therefore, punya pape jagati. How it liberates a person? Samattva buddhya. Through samattva buddhi, it makes a person free. By refraining from its svabhava. Svabhavat nivartante and samattva buddhya nivartante. That is called kaushala. So, because of samattva buddhi, what happens to the action? It withdraws from its nature, its svabhava, nivartanti. Therefore, tasmat
तस्मात्
तस्मात्
samattva buddhi yuktaha bhavatvam.
भवत्वम्
Tasmat, therefore, bhava, you become, tvam bhava, you become, what? Samattva buddhi yuktaha. Therefore, may you become the person endowed with this samattva buddhi, the yoga buddhi. Tasmat tvam yoga buddhi yuktaha bhava. Yoga buddhi yuktaha bhava. Therefore, you be the person endowed with this yoga buddhi. You do karma with this yoga buddhi, so that the karma will not bind you. So don't give up the karma. Karma should not be given up. Karma should be done with this yoga buddhi, so that karma will not bind you. That is the meaning. Then the next shloka. Yasmat. Okay, therefore, yasmat, because the karma frees the person. Therefore, because of the reason, what reason the karma yogi becomes free from papa punya? Because of that. Therefore, karmajam buddhi yukta hi
कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ताहि
padam tyaktva manishinaha
फलं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणः
janma bandha vinirmuktaha
जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः
padam gachanti anamayam
पदं गच्छन्ति अनामयम्
anamayam padam gachanti. Yasmat, because the karma yoga frees a person from papam and punya. Therefore, saha karma yogi gachanti. He goes. Where does he go? Anamayam gachanti. Anamayam. Anamayam is amayam. Amayam. The literal meaning of the word amayam is aswastham, disease, vyadi. It's called amayam. Samsara is a vyadi, bhavaroga. Therefore, that is a vyadi. It's a disease. Amayam. Opposite of amayam is na amayam, anamayam. Free from disease, free from this samsara vyadi. So anamaya. Amaya na vidyate iti anamaya. That which doesn't have amaya, that doesn't have disease. So anamayam padam. Padam is the place of to be reached. That's called padam. Padyate iti padam. But here there is no place, no destination, no destination in terms of the physical reach. There is nothing, there is no travel or physical distance involved to reach. So we use the word padam. We use the word padam when you travel to reach a place. we say Vaikuntha Padam. Vaikuntha means it has got location. That is a belief. It has got location. Therefore, Jivatma travels Padam to gain that Padam. So Padam is a goal or the destination to be reached by moving, by travel, by movement. But the same Padam from the Padadhatu, it has got another meaning. Padyate, Nyayate. The goal, the destination is reached not by traveling, but by Jnanam. So Padyate iti Padam. So Padyate iti Padam, and the word Gachanti also is Gachanti is moving, movement. So is there any physical movement? No. That Anamayam is the Padam, that is your Swarupa. So Gachanti is, one recognizes. Anamayam Padam Gachanti. The goal, the Padam, the destination, which is free from Amaya, from problems, Gachanti, the person gains. Katam, how does he gain? Karmajam buddhi yuktahi palam tyaktva manishinaha janma bandha vinirmuktaha. That person, those people, they reach this Anamayam Padam. Who are those people? Buddhi yuktaha. Karma yoga buddhi yuktaha. Samatva buddhi yoga yuktaha. Buddhi yuktaha. Endowed with this buddhi. Samatva buddhi. Yoga buddhi. And therefore, karmajam palam tyaktva. Karmanat jayate. Karmanaha. Not karmanat. Karmanaha jayate. Palam. Palam, which is born of karma. Tyaktva. Tyaktva already we have seen Jahati in the previous shloka. Jahati through Jnanam. Sattva Shuddhi, Jnana Prapti Dvarena, Jagati, Tyaktva, having given up the result of the karma, who? This karma yogis. This karma yogi, they become Manishinaha. They become Manishinaha. Manishinaha is knowledgeable person, wise person, Jnani. Manishinaha. We have to supply Manishinaha Bhutva, having become Jnani. How did he become Jnani? The Karma Yogi becoming Jnani through the same krama, Chitta Shuddhi, Jnana Prapti Dvarena. The person becomes Manishinaha, Manisha Panchakam. We say Manisha, the knowledge, the Jnani. Manishinaha means Jnani. Therefore, that person, what happens to him? Janma Bandha Vinirmuktaha, becomes free from Janma, becomes free from bandha, which is in the form of janma. Not only janma. Janma is janma, marana. You have to bring in. Which are the bandha. So we become free from the bandha, which is in the form of janma, in the form of maranam. So having become free from this samsara, janma marana chakra, the person, the manishinaha, the jnani, having given up the karma palam through jnana, and the person is as Sattva buddhi, Samatva buddhi. What padam he gains? He gains Anamayam padam. He gains mukti. While living, he is free. After death also he is free. Videha mukti. So while living becomes a jivan mukta. After giving up the body becomes videha muktaha. So he becomes one with Brahma. That is the padam. Anamayam padam gachanti. This is the meaning of this shloka. The Bhashyam, we will see. We will see in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवाद जी.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.